This is Steve. I'm talking to you on August 24th, and I'm going to give you an update. It's been a long time since I did my blog, or vlog, which is video blog. Last time I was on this, I showed you the paintings I was working on, and I thought it might be neat for you guys to see what I've finished since then. Actually, all three of the paintings that I showed you back then are done. I think this is the one that I was furthest along on, and this is the print. All the paintings from the last year, watercolors, have been sold. I only have two right now, the most recent two. Hope you can see that okay. It's also on my web store and it's on my website. Turned out really good. I was going to say my website had a software problem and it doesn't work. I can't update it, so I'm going to have it rebuilt. It's going to take a while to have it all new. So if you go to my website expecting to see anything new in the next few days or next even few weeks, don't. But I can update this blog, and I can also update my store. And my store is updated with some of the new things. One of the other images that I did, this original is sold, but there's a print. This is the print. I want to get that on there so you can see it. This is all these prints I'm showing you are my open edition prints. They're only $30. They're signed. They're done with archival ink, and they're on my store. This is in McFarland. In fact, both of these are in McFarland. One of the things that I like to do as an artist is I really like to find places that are just kind of normal parts of my world, just like they're a part of a lot of people's world, and I want to try to find the beauty that's there as opposed to always going to someplace spectacular in and of itself, although that can be really fun too. In fact, that's what this third. What a great segue! That's what this third one is. This is a spectacular place, and I was there on a spectacular evening with the sun just going down. This is called Gibraltar Rock. It's up by Lodi, about an hour north of here. This is the open edition print, and you can see behind me on the wall there. There's the original watercolor, which I do have on my homepage right now, but I don't have it under originals because my software died before I could do that. So it is available for sale. It's $7,800. So it's a great watercolor. It took me a long time. I finished it, I don't know, a month and a half ago. So the most recent watercolor, which is not on my website, but it is on my web store, is this one here, Door County Sunset. This watercolor is also available. I just finished it, just got it scanned and made into a print. The original is $5,750, and it just turned out great. We were up in Sturgeon Bay for an art fair last, just in the end of May, and came upon this scene, and I just knew instantly this is going to be a great painting. It's really different for me because I usually like to have a lot of complexity in my work, which is good. I don't know. Sometimes I think I'm a nutcase. Okay, sometimes I think I was dropped on my head when I was an infant. And so I always have to have a million things going on and always have a ton of detail, which is part of what makes my work unique. Anyway, for this piece, I really like the feeling of space and solitude and stillness. And it was an unusual evening that the water was very smooth, the wind was almost non-existent. And so this is the scene that I captured from that evening. And just finished it. The prints are available. Here's a little print right here. Again, these are the open edition prints, the small $30 prints. I'm going to be in Green Bay this coming weekend for an art show. Check my calendar. There's a bunch of other shows coming up. I'll be really busy with shows between now and actually all the way into November. So check that out. I was also going to say I kind of owe everybody a little bit of an apology. You maybe voted on your favorite photos thinking that I was going to make them into a painting, and I just didn't. I only made one of them. I had it on this blog. I also had it on my Facebook. You know, vote for all these different paintings, and when I see which one has the most votes, that's the one I'll paint. And I didn't do it because I got distracted. This was one that I didn't have on there, and there's actually a reason for it. When I took photos, excuse me, when I took photos in the past, I used a film camera with slide film, which I still use to this day. It's still my favorite way of capturing imagery, but I do use a digital camera as well. And so I can only show on my computer, I can only show the digital pictures. So some of my favorite images are ones that are on film but not digital, so I can't share them with you, but I will paint them. So anyway, I'm going to probably even do another one of those because I really appreciate everybody's feedback, and I will do some of the paintings that are in that that group of ideas. I just haven't got to them yet. Oh, one more thing. Speaking of things I haven't got to, here's the painting I'm working on right now that isn't done yet, but this is going to be the fourth in the series of the Bridges of Madison. I'm trying to get that square. Oh, this is so hard. Everything's backwards. There we go. You can see I'm in the beginning stages, really. I've done the drawing. I don't know if that's going to show up. Oh, the pencil drawing. There you go. You can see how I put a pencil marks in the beginning just to kind of keep me on track as to where I'm going, and then I just start painting away. And in the case of that one, I've done the sky and the reflection of the sky in the water, and now I'm starting to add all the trees in the ground and all that stuff. Hopefully that'll be done pretty soon. Oh, one more thing. I'm going to do a bunch of shows, like I said, and it might be interesting for some of you to know that the end of September, there's a thing called the 14 South Artist Group. There's an art tour where everybody can go and actually visit the artist studios. So that's on my calendar, and you can come see my studio. You can see what I use to paint with. You can maybe be impressed, maybe be very disappointed. I don't know. Upstairs, we do have a little gallery space, which will be really nice, and I'll have a lot of things on display for purchase or just to see. Never feel like you have to buy anything if you come here. I really enjoy just talking about what I do. So anyway, sorry it took me so long to update this. I'm going to do some more updates soon, and my website will be updated hopefully within a month or so. Thanks for looking.